So in the past videos, I've shown you some very large power stations. Today we're going to focus on something that could still be just as handy, a smaller one, and a great deal on it. Today we're looking at the EGRETECH Plume 300 watt power station and 100 watt panel. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. Some of you folks on the East Coast got a little shake therapy from the earthquake this morning in the New York, New Jersey area. And again, that just shows you how quickly disasters or emergencies can happen, and you don't even know they're coming. Now, thankfully, this wasn't anything huge, at least not yet. And it's, just an average run-of-the-mill little earthquake that freaked everybody out a little bit. But you see how quickly something like this can happen, and you can lose power and be done for. So this is why today I am showing you this little unit. A smaller unit like this is easy. It's almost backpackable. It's a little heavy, but you could almost carry this thing on a backpack anywhere you go. It offers you a whole new level of portability. It's very compact, lightweight, and it's got a bunch of versatile charging options, so it's really the ultimate solution for outdoor power storage. If you're preparing to go camping or some kind of outdoor adventure, or even during emergency or disaster, maybe even in a car bug-out kit, definitely a car bug-out kit, these two items can really save your butt in an emergency. We're going to demo it and show you what it's all about. Okay, so here's the strap that you'll put on, and here's the actual strap. So that's just to go over your shoulder so it doesn't bother you. But here's the actual strap itself, and you can strap it from there to there and carry it kind of crossbody like on the side of you if you needed to. Awesome for people who fly drones and need to recharge batteries, even field ham operators in the field. For those of us who do parks on the air and stuff, probably would be pretty good. I have not tested how noisy the inverter is, but I know this is not noisy at all. Now, when I did do some testing and I got it over 400, I happen to have my HF radio playing over there, and the HF radio runs directly off a battery, so there's nothing that would affect it. The minute that the inverter kicked on, I was getting a little interference. So you probably wouldn't want to use the inverter with an HF radio, but one of these little barrel connectors, you could easily probably want a small QRP rig off it. Now, if you watch my channel for any time, and don't forget, folks, subscribe and like if you like the content, you know that I reviewed a ton of these little things. Things like this, the smaller little power packs. This one, actually, I was really impressed with. This one is really worth the money, and it's on sale, which is really cool. These are running about, what are they? They were $299, okay? Now they're $159. And the solar panel was $249, and it's $149. If you go to the links that I will give you down below there, they are on sale. So this is a pretty darn affordable deal as well. So if you don't have a ton of space, you can't maybe put a big, huge power station with an additional battery on. You can't do something that big where you are. Something like this will keep your phone going, your whatever, maybe some hot water, some lights, whatever. And we're going to demo what it can do. I'm going to hook up some stuff here now and show you just what this thing can do. So let me get it all out of the way here. Then I'll show you what it comes with, and then we'll demo really quick. You saw the strap. Comes with the strap. Comes with a car adapter cigarette lighter plug if you're going to charge it from your car. And again, make sure your car is running when you're doing that. Little USB-C to USB-C cable. And of course your AC connector. It's in two separate pieces, but it's right there. Pretty simple to use. Let me give you a quick tour around the front of it here. I'm going to pick it up to show you. And we are going to turn it on. We push and hold. There you go. So you have two USB-C USB regular outlets here. They are both out 27 watts and 27 watts. 22.5 watts, I'm sorry. And then you have a USB-C, which is input at 100 watts, and a USB-C, which is output at 20. Now, they're both input-output, but this one can charge on the top. And, of course, you have your two barrel connectors up top here. And, of course, your AC plug. To turn that on, you're just simply going to push the button, and you will see the little AC plug light up there. I don't know if you saw that when I turned it on. There you go. And it's not looking like it's showing up good on the camera, but it says 99% there in a different kind of amber color. So all in all, this unit is pretty awesome. You do have a light on the back, too, as well. So if I push and hold that, that will light up. Okay. And that is kind of handy. I mean, you can use it for signaling or whatever else you might need. So let me turn it off. There we go. So all in all, a very nice compact unit. And you see, I'm just holding it with one hand. This is not heavy. It's around 4 pounds. Not heavy at all. So let's get some testing done with this. I'm going to hook up some devices to it and show you what you can run with it. So while not the neatest display, because I have these flat lights up here, you can power up an entire thing of lights here. I have these lights going here, okay? And I have a ham radio, the TID Radio TD3, going on over here. That's charging up. And I'm only getting about 9 watts output. Now, I do have this on, and for some reason, this isn't drawing a lot of power. But as you can tell, it is, move that out of the way, it is on. There's the green LED. So it is definitely on. So it's working. That's no problem. I know that probably it doesn't register enough power because I know this thing only draws like maybe 10 watts or something. But it is on and it is working. And that can keep something, maybe emergency medications. Yeah, I can feel it getting cold in the back there. Emergency medication, maybe a couple of drinks, whatever, nice and cold for you. I would tend to use this more for emergency meds because it's so small and easy and doesn't consume a lot of power. So you can see this can do a whole lot of stuff just sitting here, just camping out at 9 watts with 28 hours on the bottom there. You can see that number 28. 28 hours to go on all of this stuff. So if I were to say, let's unplug this and say I just needed the lights. Well, I got 36 hours, 42 hours we're up to. Let's see, yep, 51 hours. So it keeps climbing up there. So you can see 64 hours. These lights are only drawing 4 watts. So for lighting, this thing for an emergency thing would be amazing. All right, let's move on to something a little heavier and see how it holds up to it. Now, one of the things I do like about this is I'm sure you've seen other solar power stations that tell you how long things will work. This seems to be fairly accurate. From the couple of things that I've tried, like with my tablet and my phone and everything, seems to be pretty accurate. I even tried the rice cooker at 280 watts, and it was about an hour. Car refrigerator, 40 watts, 5 hours. So it's pretty darn accurate. I have charged this down and up a few times. Now, remember, this is a lithium ion, not lithium iron phosphate battery. So you get about 1,000 recharges out of it before the battery goes to about 80%. So what we have over here, and this is going to be a real test, is this Julie cooker. You guys remember I popped corn in this thing. I made some soup in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. I have the plug turned on over there, and I'm going to zoom you in and let you see the draw on it. So we're going to hit the button here, and there it goes up to 49.99. Let's zoom you in so you can see the power. I'm at 115, okay? Now that's on the popcorn mode, and I do have a little bit of water in here because I didn't want to just heat it up with nothing in it. So you see it's about 115 watts. I'm going to turn this off now, okay? And we're going to take it to the eat mode, okay? Now this might shut it off, so I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a shot here. Okay, we're already at 439, 467, and it's running, okay? It is not long, you know, it says less than an hour, but it is running. It is able to put out that much power just for a quick blip. Okay, let me turn that off. Take it to the drink mode. Now I'll show you what these modes look like on the side of the thing. I know you're really zoomed in here pretty close right now. Drink mode, and we're up to, yeah, see, 434, 461. So really the only mode on this that I would consider using for a long period of time would probably be the popcorn, and it doesn't heat up as hot with the popcorn mode. So let's turn that up there, and I'll back you out. I think we're doing about 102 watts. So you can see right here, and these are the modes I was talking about: popcorn, eat, and drink. The eat and drink heats it up a whole lot hotter. The popcorn's more of a slower up to temperature thing. So as you can see, this thing does put out a little bit more than it's rated for. I can't really complain about that. So what we're going to do now is cover the solar panel. We're going to take it outside, and then we're going to charge this up. Now it's kind of a cloudy-ish day, at least it is right now. By the time I get out there, I'll probably look silly because the sun will be shining. So we'll see what this looks like in real-world conditions. All right, bring you back when we got the solar panel in front here, and we'll put this in the back, and we'll talk about it. Now, one of the coolest things about this solar panel is it's a little bit smaller and very well made. This thing is really nice. It's that scratch-proof protected surface over here. You got a conversion rate on this of up to 22%. It is waterproof, dustproof, and scratch-proof. Like I said, can't scratch that. It's a nice plastic coating over that, okay? You have a bunch of options as far as connecting to it. Your open voltage on this is 20.8 volts. Short circuit is 6.8 amps, okay? So let's hold this up and I will show you. And you got the legs on this. It is a little bit smaller. It is a little bit thicker, though. So you do have a decent 100 watts here easily. This is what I absolutely love, because this isn't just available with just this. You have your MC4 connector, so you can connect to any proprietary solar charger, solar power station that has MC4 connectors, okay? And these are easy enough to put on yourself, even if you don't have the experience with them. Then you have this guy here. Now, I have not unwrapped this. I did test it out to make sure it worked, and it does charge the charge this thing up, but look at all these different connectors here. Okay, so I plugged this in to my MC4 connectors on the panel, and I've got Anderson's XT60 and my small little barrel connector for right there on this power station. So this makes this panel, even if you don't want the power station, this makes this panel an awesome deal. I mean, a folding panel for $149 is pretty darn good. There was a time where something like this would cost $500 or $600. So those days are gone. Things are cheaper, at least as far as solar goes, but still an excellent deal. So let's put this outside in the hopefully sun. I'm hoping it's sunny out. I can't see out here. So let's put it outside and see what kind of power we can bring into this little power station. We have sunlight. See, I told you last time I looked outside it was all cloudy. All right, let me get the solar panel set up right out there in the sun, and let's give this a shot. I really don't know if you can see that because it's very sunny where I'm standing, but I'm getting in 48 watts down here. So it's going to take about an hour to charge up. It's already gone from 97 to 98. And the light is blinking. I really wish there was a way you could darken this up a bit so you could see it. Anyway, that is what we're getting. 48, 47 watts in. Again, it's not in perfect sunlight. I will back up and show you the setup here really quickly. So you can see, there it is. It's right there. There is the power station connected. There we go. Now you can see that. So it's bouncing between 47 and 48. The clouds are rolling over the sun, so it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of hard to get anything more than that, but it is in a decent position. So hopefully that will give you some idea what's going on there. You can see the blinking by the orange, the amber amount there, the amber amount that's left inside of it. There you go. All right, let's bring it inside and we will finish up the video, give you a little more information on where you can pick one of these up and the panels themselves too. So we're back inside. I am charging it now currently with the wall plug, getting 54 watts, and it's already at 98. So that's pretty darn good from the 96 it was at when we went outside, up 1 to up 2 actually. So it should be done in about 1 minute. So not bad, can't complain. And that is how it works. You'll just plug this thing in, plug it into that top plug there, and off you go. So I'm going to pull this for now, just to show you all the goodies that it comes with here. That's all the stuff it comes with. You're going to have your strap, manuals, car charger, and of course your wall charger. And of course, if you're interested, the panel. And as you see, the panel really is a nice addition. I mean, you can imagine being stuck on the side of the road, needing to charge your cell phone to call somebody, and this thing dying because you've had it in the car for 6 months and never bothered to look and charge it up. You still have power. You have a solar panel. You can put it out, top this thing off, and make your phone call. So definitely handy. Same with ham radio. You know, your ham radio has been sitting in there for 6 months. You forgot to charge it, and you go to turn it on, and nothing happens. So definitely handy to have a charging solution, even in your vehicle. I think for, like just a regular everyday daily driver. Now, I would be careful in extremely hot climates like we live in, because it's not good for batteries. It's just not good for batteries. So, maybe you want to take it out if you're parking outside for a long period of time, or, maybe charge it up every few months or check on it. But definitely a cool little item. I mean, I keep power banks out here that run my lights in the summer. It gets over 100 in here. They still work. So all in all, definitely nice to have, very handy. And I'm going to give you some information on the power station itself, okay? The cell chemistry on this is, of course, a lithium ion. You have 1,000 cycles to 80%. You do have a battery management system that will take care of your overvoltage and short circuit and over temperature protection. Your charger time with the PD charger, that's your 100-watt charger, and I probably should have run that out of the back of that thing, showed you how many watts I can get in, but you can do 100 watts. They'll charge this up in 3 to 4 hours, okay? Your car adapter will do about 4 to 5 watts at 65 watts. Your solar panel will do 100 watts max. That's 5 to 6 hours, okay? Your ports on here is one AC port, of course. You have 2 USB-Cs. One is an in-out and one is just an in. The in-out is 100 watt. The output is 20. You have a USB-A 1 and 2 output, okay? And they're 22.5 watts max, these guys right here. Okay, and you have DC input for 100 watts max and a USB-C input for 100 watts max. The weight on it, 4.75 pounds or 2.15 kilograms for those of you that use metric system. Your dimensions on this, 9.9 inches by 6.6 inches by 2.2 inches thick. So that would be in the metric 250.8 millimeters by 168.8 millimeters by 51.5 millimeters. I wanted to make sure I was reading it right because there's no way in heck I know that. You do have a 24-month warranty, and you do have the optional accessories, which is the solar panel here. Okay, that thing is really, really nice, really convenient to have. Like I said, you got 20.8 volts open circuit voltage, and the short circuit current on is a 6 amps. You've got 3 connectors on the end, the XT60 Anderson and the DC5521. That's the little round barrel plug in there. So definitely cool stuff. I will leave you links down below where you can pick up each item, or you can just go directly to the site and check them out too. They have some larger power stations as well, but I think something for, something like this for somebody who doesn't have the room for the power station or even the finances, to be honest, they're not cheap for a bigger power station. For this, for under, let's see, $150, like about $300, you got yourself power station and a solar panel. And remember this, I have done this, and I'm currently doing it now with my backup battery for my ham radio thing. I have a, 75-watt panel sitting in the window, literally tilted in the window, facing outward. So when the sun goes over, it hits it, keeps the battery topped off. You can do the same with this. If you don't have anywhere to put this outside, this can go in a window. This can hang from somewhere in a window, especially in I'm thinking of the last place I lived in New York City had one of those big, tall windows. I could hang that from a hook on the top and let it just dangle down and charge this up all the time. So definitely for an urban area, something like this might be a little bit better for you than a larger power station that might require more charging and more solar. So definitely cool stuff. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Links will be down below. Power station's $159, solar panels $149. It's on sale right now. Go check them out. They have a lot of cool stuff there. Like I said, I've been using this now for a little while, and I am really impressed with it. It really seems to do the job. So I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out all our other links down below. We have our Amazon affiliate store and our freeze-dried wholesalers link. We got some stuff coming up from them this month. So if you're interested in the food that they have, you might want to subscribe to the channel. I do have a playlist that is just freeze-dried wholesalers recipes and cooking unveils and stuff like that and taste tests. So you want to check that out. My link's going to save you 15% on that link down there on that food. Anything you want, you click that link, you go there, you save 15%. Real easy, no codes, no nothing. There is a code, but it's the same as the ending of the freeze-dried wholesalers link. So just use the link instead, it's easier. Below that, my Patriot Supply link, that's preparewithiridium.com. We do still have the 72-hour kit for $27 down below on the second item on there. We also have the 3-month kit. Okay, if you guys have nothing and you want to get started, my Patriot Supply will definitely hook you up. That's at preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. And of course, our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I thank you guys for hanging out with me today and watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.